Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Lambda expression. In the previous video, we discussed about the functional interface. So this is the extension for the previous video. Okay. So if you have any functional interface, let's say an example. You have one function, like you need to implement one scenario. For that purpose, you created one functional interface. Then after, you need to provide implementation for the respective method. In normal traditional way, we are going to create the class and provide the implementation for that method. But by using the Lambda expression, we no need to create the class and we can directly provide the implementation wherever it is required. Okay. So by using this Lambda expression, we can able to write the functional programming in Java. Okay. So let's read this definition. A Lambda expression is a short, simple way to represent an anonymous function. An anonymous function is just a function without a name. That means the Lambda expression, it is a way to represent an anonymous function. That means we are going to write one method without the name. If you have any method, so definitely if you are writing any method, that means method is nothing but function we can call. So usually in Java, we are going to call it as a method. Okay. Method is nothing but one function. So if you are writing one logic in any method, then you are going to give the one name for that method. So as per, okay, see this example. This is the add method. So this is the method name. Here we are going to provide the method name. Okay, if you are not providing that method name, so that we are going to call that is a anonymous function. Okay, by you, an anonymous function is just a function without a name, right? Instead of the writing a full method, you can use Lambda, quickly write small block of code where they are needed. That means, so now if you want to implement an add functionality, so now you are going to create one interface and you are going to mention one abstract method. Then after you are going to create one class and going to provide the implementation, and after creating the instance of the class and using that one. So this is a normal traditional way, and we are giving the some lot of, we are giving the some effort to create the class and providing implementation, again creating the instance and calling that one. But if you use the Lambda expression, you no need to do anything. No need of the creation of the class is not required. You can directly provide the implementation for the respective method. Okay, we'll see how practically it is going to work. Okay, so the main intention of the Lambda expression is it is going to provide a way to implement the functional programming in Java, and you can write the functions wherever you need to apply the logic. Okay, so we'll go with the one traditional way. Okay, I'm going to create one interface. So this is the interface of the sum. Okay, I'm going to mark this and this one as a functional interface. Okay, then why it is showing error? So if you are marking any interface as a functional interface annotation, definitely the interface it need to contains the one abstract method. Okay, and so I'm going to pass the two parameters here. int. So this is my interface. Now I'm going to create the class for this. New class sum. Okay, then after creating this one, I'm going to implement that isum. Okay, after implementing, we need to provide the implementation for the respective method. Okay, in our interface we have the one abstract method, so that is the add method, and I'm going to provide the implementation for this one. So it is a simple logic we are going to, okay, for your understanding. Then I created this one. So what I did, I created the class, then after I provide the implementation for this one. So now I need to check this one. Okay, now I have, sorry, Now I need to use this sum method. So I want to add some, I want to add the two numbers. In that case, you are going to create the instance of this interface by using the respective implementation class. What is the implementation class here? So here sum is the implementation class for this one. Okay. Now I'm going to call s dot add 2 comma 5. Okay, so let me run this. So it is given the 7 like that. So this is a normal traditional way we are going to provide the implementation for the one respective method in the class. Then after I am going to create the instance, then only I am going to call it. So this is a normal traditional way. But in Java 8 we have the functional interface concept, right? So in Java 8 we have the functional interface with the lambda expressions. Okay, by using the lambda expression we no need to create the class. At the same time we no need to define the method like this. Okay, whatever the logic you want to implement, you can simply write the code wherever you want. Okay, see how we are going to call this. So here s equal to, now I need to okay, before going to that, let's understand the, this is the expression for the lambda expression. I'm providing the implementation for the method. For providing the implementation for the method, I'm not going to create any class, right? So I'm simply using this expression. So this is the syntax for the lambda expression. So this is the syntax. Based on the syntax, first what I need to pass, first I need to pass the parameters. Okay, here what I parameters I pass 2 5. Similarly we can pass the same parameters here. Sorry, so these are the parameters we are passing here. Then after we are going to, that means a and b parameters. What are the parameters? So this interface has the method. That method contains the two parameters. The two parameters I am passing here. Then after I am going to open the braces, close the braces. Then after, then sum this one a plus b. Okay, we need to return this, right? It is, the return type is int and we are going to return this one. Okay, then here s1 dot s1 dot, yeah, so I'm going to pass the 5 and 7. Let's see what happens. Okay, 5 and 7, 12 only, right? So we are able to see the sum also. That means by using lambda expression we can able to provide the way to implement your own logic wherever you want. Based on the situation you can implement this one. Okay, usually in normal general way, how we are going, where we are going to use this lambda expression. Okay, so this is the expression we just now covered, like the first point. Lambda expression reduces the boilerplate code, eliminating the need of the defining unnecessary classes and methods. Right here, we didn't create any class, right? We didn't create any class or any inner class to provide the implementation for the respective method. We simply use the lambda expression to implement the logic. So that point is good, right? Next. So Lambda expression enable functional programming in Java, allowing to write cleaner and more readable code. So if you want to understand what is the exact meaning of the functional interface, you can go to my YouTube channel. You will find the what is the meaning of the functional interface in the Java. Then you can understand. Okay. The next, there are useful implementation methods for a functional interface. Like by using the functional interface, only we are going to implement this Lambda expressions, right? Yes. Where we are going to use this one exactly. So, guys, in most of the real time, we won't get a chance to define our own lambda expressions, our own functional interface. Mostly, the lambda expressions and the functional interface concept is going to use by the stream API. In stream API, we are going to have the multiple methods like filter, map, and some kind of the too many methods they have introduced in the Java 8. In that case, we are going to use some of the default functional functional interfaces to achieve some of the functionality. Okay, the functional interface implementations we are going to provide by using the lambda expressions. That means now you have a function. In your function, you need to you need to pass the one condition or one condition to that function. In that case, we are going to use this functional interface. Most probably 99% in real world, we are not going to get any situation to create our own functional interface. Most of the cases, we are going to use this lambda and functional interface concept in the stream API only. Okay, in our upcoming videos you will understand where exactly we are going to use this function and lambda expression combination. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. So if you are watching my video first time, please subscribe.